Florence, a city known for love, art, and beauty. But behind its romantic streets lies a terrifying secret. For nearly 2 decades, a shadow hunted its people, killing couples in the night and vanishing without a trace. This is the true story of the Monster of Florence. Florence, Italy, known for its breathtaking art, romantic streets, and peaceful countryside. But between 1968 and 1985, this city became the hunting ground of one of the most mysterious serial killers in European history. A killer the world would come to know as the Monster of Florence, Candle. The first murder, it all started on a quiet summer night in 1968. A young couple had driven out to the outskirts of Florence for some privacy. The next morning, their bodies were found, brutally shot inside their car. The police suspected a crime of passion and arrested a man named Stefano Mele, the husband of another woman involved with one of the victims. He confessed, but his story never fully made sense. The case was closed, or so everyone thought. Cooking knife, the pattern begins. 6 years later, in 1974, another young couple was murdered in almost the exact same way, lovers, parked in their car, late at night. The killer used the same gun, a .22 caliber Beretta, the same weapon as the 1968 murder. That's when police realized the monster was back. Over the next decade, he struck again and again, 8 confirmed attacks, 14 victims. Each scene was the same, a couple alone in their car, then silence, then death. Sometimes, the killer even mutilated the female victims, taking gruesome trophies. Florence was terrified. Couples stopped going out at night, and police patrols increased, but the monster was always one step ahead. Puzzle piece: the investigation chaos. As the years passed, investigators became desperate. The case grew into one of the largest investigations in Italian history. Detectives built a giant evidence board filled with photos, maps, and theories. But there was no clear suspect. Several people were arrested, including Francesco Vinci, a farmer, Pietro Pacciani, a farmer with a violent past, and even some of his friends. Pacciani became the main suspect in the 1990s. He was accused of being the monster, a lonely, angry man with a history of assault. But during the trial, doubts started to rise. Witnesses changed their stories, evidence was lost, and the case began to fall apart. Then came a shocking twist: new murders had stopped years before Pacciani's arrest. Was he really the killer, or just another scapegoat, detective? Theories and secrets. As the case grew colder, darker theories emerged. Some investigators believed the monster wasn't acting alone. They thought he might be part of a secret group, a satanic cult, that used the murders for ritual purposes. Others claimed it was a cover-up, that people in power were involved, and the real killer was protected. Journalists who dug too deep were threatened. One even found himself accused of the crimes after writing about them. The case became so tangled that no one knew what was true anymore. Crescent Moon: the mystery remains. Decades later, the Monster of Florence still haunts Italy. The same gun was never found. The real killer, or killers, were never proven guilty. Books were written, documentaries were made, and even Thomas Harris, the author of Hannibal Lecter, based part of his novel on this very story. The Monster of Florence is not just a crime, it's a symbol of fear, obsession, and mystery. Even today, some locals say that when you drive through the countryside of Florence at night, you can still feel the chill in the air, as if the monster never left.